Good evening. My name is Cesar Augusto Rojas Moreno. Um, I want to show you my lesson plan. This is a lesson plan about the simple present and some routines. Simple present and sentences to talk about daily routines. The average age is from 19 to 21. The grade is 11th. So first, okay, the activity warm up. Teacher show his students some pictures about the daily routine, like get dressed, brush the teeth, wake up. The student answer the question about, okay, I'm going to show you these pictures. So the student say, okay, this is get dressed, or brush your teeth, or wake up. So the time of this activity is only warm up. It's only 5 or 8 minutes maximum. Okay, later let me see a presentation. In this activity, the presentation teacher, so of course me, give the student vocabulary about the daily routine and explain the meaning about the that throw the mind. For example, you show a picture of brush your teeth, and the teacher explain mind. For example, like this: brush your teeth, wake up. It can mind. It can mind. Is excellent about this. Using this technique is excellent to a student understand or catch on the meaning of that picture about daily routine. Only about 10 minutes about this activity presentation. Okay, excuse me. Okay, later practice. Yes, sir. Okay, later practices teacher give the student a test to fill out with verbs where it shows a daily routine. So I have here only 5 minutes in this activity. Okay, later, so you can do an assessment. So the teacher introduce a task on the board and ask the students to work in pairs. For example, I, blame, blame, blank. For example, in okay, let me see, in corchetes. I don't know how to say corchetes. The verb wake up early every morning. The teacher, of course, writes on the board. Letter G, blind, brush the verb, her teach every morning. So the student had to fill out with the correct verb using the simple present. For example, they, blind, study every day. Later another, I, blind, take a shower every day. And finally, he, blind, go to bed at 9 p.m. So the student had to fill out this activity, work in pairs. Later, the teacher, um, teacher C is the student did the exercise good. For example, I wake up early every morning, and the teacher explained the third person. The bear had to add es or s. For example, she brushes her teeth every morning. They they study every day. I take a shower, and he goes to the bed at 9 p.m. My son is companion right now here with me. Excuse me. And okay, an assignment. Another assignment. Teacher says to his students to check the answer with another pairs of group. Also explain that in simple present the verb change that I say before. Um, Later in consolidation, teacher play a game with two groups, group A and B, and explain the rules. For example, for example, group A, teacher give a sentence. For example, she brushes her teeth every day. So the first student says in the ear of his classmate. So since since the first classmate has to write on the board. So, okay, for example, in a row, five students. So the first student say, okay, she brushes her teeth every day. In his ear, sequentially following the next student and the next student and the next student, and finally the first classmate had to write on the board the correct sentences. So the at the same time, the group B saying the the same activity. For example, teacher give of course another sentences. So the first group, who who writes in on the board win. Also, he has the same sentences that the teacher gave him. So finally, excuse me, finally an observation. So I don't have observation here, but of course the teacher can give observation about the activity. Or, this is my lesson plan. It's very simple. It's about daily routine and simple present. Um, of course, no more. This is my lesson plan. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.